see Ian.
Oh, go on then. See ya.
The last time you saw my first guest, she was getting tongues wagging with her performance at the Brit Awards. She's a quality act. Please give it up for Geri Halliwell! Hey, folks. Sit down, sweetheart.
Hi.
Geri,
Hi.
how you doing, Joe? Honestly.
I'm good.
Honestly, Joe, everybody loves Geri, man.
Ah, that's nice.
Isn't that nice welcome?
That's
I think that's
good.
one of the best welcomes a guest had on here.
Really? Thank you.
The Brits and the legs and the massive production.
The Brits.
Pretty cool, man.
So you want some kind of explanation?
Tell me about the legs. It was a big, lots of leg.
There was a bit of a leg.
Wide.
I'll tell you where the idea comes from. Andy Warhol. He did it originally. And you can read what you want into it. If you've got a dirty mind, you're going to see something rude. What girls have and boys haven't. As Ali G would put it, was it the Panani?
Panani, yes. Actually, that's right. You pronounced it right. The actual, the Panani.
Yes,
yes.
Panani. And but otherwise, it's like a carry-on film. Do you know what I mean? When I used to watch carry-on movies, I didn't really used to go way over my head, and you just saw something funny and bright. And otherwise, it's all tongue-in-cheek.
It was a massive production. Is that the kind of thing you're going to do? What about your next one? Are you going to do a massive stage production again?
I think you should always go for it. I completely believe in that old school entertainment. Never do anything half-heartedly. And there's something there for the girls and the boys. You know, I always look after the girls. You know, check out the guys in their pink underpants.
Yeah.
Always important. But some boys liked it too.
Is Geri doing her thing good?
Yeah! Thank you. You're doing your thing very well.
Now when I see the girls going, you go, girl, you go, Geri, you go.
Go, Geri.
You know?
Thanks.
So, Joe, when you was at the Brits, was there any chance that they were, like, you know, because there's other people there, you might have done a little sing-a-song with some other people who was there?
Well, put it this way, I wasn't asked, and the only kind of sing-song with other people, maybe being in the bar, you know, a little bit of football chanting.
You wasn't asked? I can't believe you wasn't asked.
But I was quite happy to, you know, do my thing. So it was cool.
So, Geri on stage and the way you are now, you know, you're really funk. And I saw Geri in rehearsal doing her song. It's going to be really cool. You're really going for it, man. Is that the Geri? Because when we saw the Spice Girls,
We can say it.
I need some water up
You
there.
can say the Spice Girls.
I can say
Yeah, you can say
the Spice Girls.
Yeah.
You know, you was a different Geri. And like now, you're a complete different Geri. You've even said when you look back and see yourself, you didn't like what you saw.
No, it was, you know, I've always tried to keep it real, as you would put it. That was me. I've been wearing platform shoes when I was 17. It was part of, you know, we all go through different stages. I'm sure you look back at yourself and think, bloody hell, what was my hairdo doing then? Do you know what I mean? And we all move on. So, or maybe you didn't. Maybe it was, you've always been, you know, it was just... I do like the hair, though, I have to say. No, I think, you know, I look back and smile. You've got to laugh at yourself. I think it's really important to, you know, and maybe I'll look back at myself and think, my God, look at these, you know, vile orange trousers she was wearing 5 years ago. I don't know. So I just try and be myself, and that's it.
Schizophrenic.
Yeah.
You know, like it was your first album, you just left the Spice Girls. And, you know, honestly, there was so much pressure on you, people saying they don't think Geri's going to do that well on her own and that, and then, bang, you know, your album was just out there doing it. Like, the reception you got off of the people, you've got to realise that the album was good. And how'd you deal with that pressure of leaving them and then trying to do your own thing?
It was really scary, I have to say. I was crapping myself, thinking that everyone was going to go, but I think, in a way, you know, when you've got to it's better to be able to prove yourself. You know, you respect your success even more, I think, and that's what Britain's about. You've got to, all right, show us what you've got. We all have to do that, and, you know, I'm quite prepared, you know, to keep on doing that. But, you know, obviously coming from such a big band, it was so scary, it really was. But
you mentioned about having to prove yourself. Here, you have to prove yourself and prove yourself again.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
You do, but, you know.
Did you get everything you achieved out of, like, doing that album? Is it
everything
I
wanted.
You expected?
I mean, I can't complain. You know, at the end of the day, I could have, you can't take this industry for granted. You can't. I could have gone flying in at number 100 and never seen again. So to have, you know, the success, I'm delighted. You know, it's fantastic to have such a. I've got the best fans in the world. They're so loyal to me now. I really feel like. And the funny thing is, this is exactly what I wanted. I've got across the border. I feel like, you know, in the morning I was doing kids shows, hanging out with leprechauns, and then, you know, and I love it when women come up to me and say, we love what you're doing. And then in the evening, you know, I was doing a great gay club, you know, swinging my pants with that, so that was cool. So I'm really happy the way that's gone.
So what about being a UN Goodwill ambassador? Did you think to yourself, who's asking me here?
I know, because all my life I've had to say, please choose me, please choose, you know, at the back of the class going, you know, and for someone to say, we want you, without even asking, you know, without putting myself forward, I was so delighted and honoured to have such a position. So I don't take it lightly, but all I'm doing is lending my fame to things like contraception, giving the same opportunities to people in third world and Britain.
You know, like, because all the girls, anything you say that's really, like, bag them up and, like, you know, the girl power thing, because that's how people see you as a real rallier of, like, women, and you go get yours. And, you know, you've got girls at the front saying, yeah, Geri's right.
Yeah, but it's not hating men either.
No?
Because, you know, we've got, I think it's about equality, really, because men get a rough deal, too. You know, they want, it's tough, you know, trying to get in with your feminine side. And obviously, you know, men and women are earning the same amount of money now. So where does it leave you? So I think we've got to be a little bit tender towards men.
I know there's some guys who's like not in touch with their tender side. That, you know, they can't show their feelings. They they can't cry, Geri.
Yeah, can you cry?
Geri,
you cried on This Is Your Life. Didn't
I
you?
cried, Geri, because.
We like it. You've got it.
The thing is, I don't know. I'm
You've got the
sometimes
touch.
I just need to. Sometimes, you know, can just get a film out just because I want to just cry at the end of it.
I use that sometimes. I think that's very good.
You know, because you just want to go.
Let it all out. Healthy. Yeah.
But that's the thing is, see, guys, sometimes you cry. It makes you feel better as well.
Absolutely.
I'm not joking. You got to tell us, you know, because you've done like your game show. What was that thing? That Greek, Turkish was it? Turkish. You've gone from a Turkish. Like game show host, like putting the cards up and international pop star. You know, is it the way you looks like you're so determined once you put your mind at something? Because even when you was working somewhere for 6 months, what was that thing you was doing for about 6 months when you?
I was a club dancer.
Right.
Doing sort of voguing on a podium.
And then you wanted to stop that because you said, I want to be a star.
I was, you know, I don't. It was never handed to me on a plate. You know, I'm from Watford. I didn't go to stage school. All I'd watch was, you know, movies, listen to pop music and thought, yeah, that's my way out. But I had no idea how to do it. And I was just like the Artful Dodger, blagging my way, you know, trying to get a break. I think I got a bit part in the Rebel MC video, you know, my elbow got in. Or on Dance Energy, desperately trying to get a moment. And I just didn't know how to do it. So I was just banging on doors, basically. I mean, obviously the highlight of my career was loving that fridge, doing that. But, you know, and then eventually, you know, I got lucky and a door opened. And, you know, I think it's a mixture of, you know, obviously you've got to have the right heart and a little bit of talent and then determination, how bad you want it. And I wanted it badly.
So what about your little dog? Where's your little Shih Tzu? Is that the rated?
Harry.
Harry, is it Harry the Shih Tzu?
Yeah. I know it sounds a bit rude, that word.
They should cross it with a bulldog and call it a bullshit.
That sounds quite appropriate, actually. Very good. You're a funny guy.
I nicked that off of, where did I nick that off of,
Eddie Murphy.
No, Dumb and Dumber. I just loved it.
The good thing about a dog, I have to say, is in the way it's better than a man. They admit it when they're jealous. They do. They don't criticise your driving. They're affectionate. They don't moan at you when you're late. I can go on and on. So, you know, Harry is great. But, you know, when that man comes along, Harry,
you know what I mean?
He's on the floor, he's not in my bed.
What can I say, everybody? Can you give it up for the lovely Geri Halliwell? Give it up for Geri. Tell her, Joe. Don't go yet, Joe. I think they love you. Don't go yet, Joe. I think they love you, Joe. You love Geri. You want to hear Geri sing? Would you sing for us, Joe? Geri's going to sing. Would you sing, Joe?
Oh, all right.
All right, then. Geri, the stage awaits you, my God. Geri Halliwell! She's good. Yeah, that lady certainly knows how to put on a show. Here with her latest tune, Bag It Up. Give it up for the one and only Miss Geri Halliwell. As ever, I'll see my folks to Geri Halliwell! Okay, Lisa, could you so gently ease us into the break, please, my lovely?
Coming straight.